Let's go look at the other one. This is over in Ezekiel, friends. Oh, and this is, we had a little study just on this. I mean, this is really, really one of the most interesting things I've ever seen. Right here. Okay, so this is a proclamation that God gave against Pharaoh in Egypt, and he's punishing Egypt for her evil and idolatry. Not because how they handled Israel. He dealt with that when he took them out of Israel. Now he's dealing with the idols specifically. Now, he says, hey, look, I'm gonna do something, O king of Pharaoh. You are a great monster of the rivers. So he goes on, he starts talking about Pharaoh, and God says, hey, I'm going to send Babylon against you to destroy you. You think you're this, that, and the other, but you're not. Babylon is going to be my hand. The son of man, Nebuchadnezzar the king, causes some of the labor against all these people. Now watch. Give you some context of what God is doing. He's bringing Nebuchadnezzar against Egypt. And then he says, look, you're going to fall. For the day of the Lord against Pharaoh is here. And he says, look, you're going to mingle with all these people, and they're going to see you falling. And then you're going to know that I'm the Lord when I ransack your nation. And I'm going to bring Babylon. I'm going to destroy. Now look, here's the problem. Here's Egypt's problem. I will also destroy what? The idols. Friend, God hate idols. He hate anything that you put in front of him. Why? Because he's your creator. And you should be honoring him and him alone. When you take anything, these people had idols of stones and all that stuff, and they bow down to them. Today, the Catholic Church have all these idols, and they bow down to saints and Mary and all that foolishness. Okay? So he start naming all of these cities and these wicked idols that happen. So he says, hey, I'm against you, Pharaoh, and you're going to groan and all this stuff, right? Now watch. He's going to cut him down like a tree. He's exalted himself in the field. Now watch. God says, hey, I'm going to cut down your branches. The cedars of the garden of God could not hide it. The fir trees were not like the burrs, and the chestnut trees were not like the branches. No tree in the garden of God, what is he talking about? Garden of Eden, was like it in beauty. I made it beautiful with a multitude of branches, so that all the trees of Eden envied it that were in the garden of God. Because you have heightened yourself, lift up yourself in pride, I'm going to do some stuff. I'm going to bring you low. And what's going to happen to you, Pharaoh, and all your hosts? For they have all been delivered to death, to the depths of the earth. So where they're going? Are they going in the grave? No, they're going to the depths of the earth. The depths of the earth? Yes. The depths of the earth is not the grave. The depths of the earth is this place right here called Hades. And on this side of Hades is this place called torment, just like we read over in the book of Luke. Who's there? Among the children of men. So men are there. And where are they? They went down. Did they go up? No, they didn't go up. They went, this is earth, friends, according to God. Where did they go? They went down into the pit. The whole thing, another name for it in the Old Testament, is called the pit. A singular pit. Thus said the Lord God, and the dead went down to hell. I caused mourning. I covered the deep because of it. I restrained its rivers, and the great rivers were held back. What in the world is he talking about? He's talking about the Garden of Eden. God sent the Garden of Eden down under the earth. That's why nobody could ever find it. He restrained the rivers. Were there rivers there? Yeah, but he restrained it. Who said that? I said that? No, I didn't say that. God just said that. You just read it yourself. That's where it went. I caused Lebanon to mourn for it, All the trees of the field wilted because of it. I made the nations shake at the sound of his fall, when I cast it down to hell together with those who descend into the pit. Now listen. And all the what? All the trees of Eden. What Eden? The Garden of Eden. The choice and the best of Lebanon. All that drink water was comforted in where? The depths of the earth. So you tell me, where did the Garden of Eden go? According to God, he sent it underneath the earth. They also went down to hell with the slain. Now he's talking about people and those who were strong armed. Look, to which of the trees in Eden are you going to be like? The greatness. Why? Because he was going to be able to see across the great gulf, the Garden of Eden over there. Now look, when they go down into this pit, there's some other people there. When they come down here into this pit and they enter this side, watch what God says. You shall lie down in the midst of what? The uncircumcised. You mean uncircumcised physically? No, uncircumcised in heart, unsaved. Those who slain by the sword, what were they going to say? They will say when he gets down there, this is Pharaoh and all his multitude. Now watch. God's telling you in this conversation that what happened underneath the earth. Look at what he says here. Where is that? Right down here. Destitute. Oh, right here. And it came to pass, also in the 12th and all of that, he says, hey, look, son of man, wail over the multitude of you and cast them down to the depths of the earth. That is, they're going to die and they're going to go into this place of torment. Her and her daughters, Egypt is referred to as a her. And the daughters of the famous nations, other nations, with those who go down in the pit. Who do you surpass in beauty? Go down and be placed with the uncircumcised. They're going to be slain by the sword and delivered and speak to him. The strong among the mighty shall speak to him out of the midst of hell with those who helped him. They have gone down, they lie with the uncircumcised. Assyria is there in all her company, her people, with their graves all around her, all the slain of them fallen. Her graves are set in recess, all the slain. Then he says, Elam is there. Then he comes down and he starts talking about some other ones and the terror of the land that they caused. Meshach and Tubal are there. All the mighty men are there. Who else is there? Edom, Esau, and her kings and all her princes, and the princes of the north, and all of them. And the Sidonians are there, slain and ashamed. And when they see Pharaoh, when he dies, Pharaoh will do something. What? Pharaoh will see them. Can you see people in hell? Not the real hell. I'm talking about this right here. Hades. Can they see people in this place of torment today? Yes. Who said that? Kevin? No, I didn't say that. God just said that. He said when they go down to this place, just like the rich man and Lazarus, they're going to be able to see each other. And he's going to have comfort over all his multitude. Pharaoh and his army slain by the sword. For I have caused my terror in all the land, and those slain by the sword. So Pharaoh was able to see some people. And then he says, hey, look, you're going to be there, and you're going to have this conversation in hell. Look, I'm spending enough time, but you can go read from 28 all the way to 32. All the conversations that's going to be happening in that place. All right, I need to go back and get us back to where we were.